Welcome back to the channel. This is Joe Kelly, and today I want to talk to my barbers and my barbershop owners. In today's video, we're going to talk about AI and how it can impact your industry, a couple of KPIs that I believe is going to help you grow your business and your revenue, and we're going to talk about a few elements that you can incorporate in your shop that can not only enhance the ambiance of your shop, but grow your clientele as well. Now, before we get into today's video, I want you to subscribe to the channel because not only will that show your boys some love, but it's going to let me know exactly what I need to make going forward so that you can have all the great content that you need. So with that being said, let's get into today's video. Now, I want to talk to you about AI. AI. It's not going anywhere. It is here to stay. And I think every small business and entrepreneur should be taking full advantage of what AI has to offer. Now, specifically for my barbershops out there, I know a lot of you are using scheduling apps, which I think is really great. My barber uses Booksy. So I go on to Booksy, I pick my date, I pick my time, I go get my haircut, which is really cool. However, I think you can do a lot more as it pertains to AI, right? Taking it up a notch. Instead of just using the Booksy app, how about you create a website that showcases the amazing haircuts that you're doing in the different styles? And that website can have chatbots built into it so that if you have someone looking for a new barber or someone that is looking to answer a specific question, that chatbot can do all the hard work for you. Prime example, if you're a local barber and I want to know whether or not you take kids under the age of 2, your chatbot can let me know. If I want to determine whether or not you have a father and son discount for me and my 4 sons, your chatbot can give me that information and let me know exactly what type of discounts that you're going to be providing for those services. I think it's amazing. I believe you can take it even a step further by layering in some level of automated text or automated dollars to help you keep clients in your chair. If you have no-shows or cancellations, your AI tool can then reach out to individuals that are currently on a wait list or take the information from when they got their last haircut and say, all right, this individual is due for a cut. Let me auto text them as a reminder. Let them know I have a spot available today at 4 o'clock. I think that will enhance your business tremendously if you implement these AI tools that are readily available to you. It's that simple. Now, I want to lean a little bit more on those AI tools, and I think every barber and barbershop owner should be using ChatGPT. They should be using Canva as tools to help you grow and market your business. ChatGPT can come up with the great content that you need to showcase your skills, showcase your barber, showcase all the amazing things you're doing within the community. I think it can help you build your marketing content. It can help you build your email communications, all the things that you may not be doing on a daily basis. You have this basic tool that you can use to help you advance and become more efficient, not only as a barber, but also as a barbershop owner. All right. So I think those are just some cool things that you can do as it pertains to AI among all the other amazing things that AI can do within that space. Okay. Now, I want to talk to you about some KPIs. We're going to talk about some bread and butter here, something that's going to allow you to not only continue to grow your business, but also grow your revenue. The first KPI I want to talk about is appointments per day. The reason why I bring this up is because a couple of months ago, I was at the barbershop and I was talking to my barber and I asked a very simple question. I said, hey man, how many clients do you need to have per day to make the amount of money you want to make? And he said, it all depends. I said, what does that mean? He's like, well, I can see depending on, the time, depending on the cut, maybe 10 or 15 people. Okay. But I was like, you need to know exactly what that number is. So how do you determine that? You can determine that by simply doing the total number of clients you've seen for that week divided by the total number of days. Okay. So if you see 100 clients in that week, you divide that by 5. That means you need to see 20 clients a day. in order for you to hit that number of clients. Now, if you have a different number in mind on what you want your revenue to be, so if you say, hey, I need to make $300 a day in order for me to pay all my expenses and make a profit. Well, now it gets really fun because the next KPI feeds into the first KPI, which is appointments per day. The second KPI is going to be time spent per cut. Now, as a barber, okay, in order for me to do a brush cut, one with the grain, it's going to take me about 45 minutes. Now, if you have a hairstyle like myself and I do a mid fade, it should take the barber roughly about 30 minutes, right, to do that cut. Now, if you had a better understanding of the time components of what each cut takes, you can build out your day more efficiently to maximize the amount of money that you would like to make per day. Prime example, if you have a number of time slots within your daily schedule, you can separate exactly what type of cut you want to put in each time block. So if you know you have mid-phase for gentlemen who have hair, all right, I got 4 slots of mid-phase, it's going to be 30 minutes. I have 5 slots of brush cuts, which is typically about 45 minutes. In order for me to maximize my day, these are the clients I need to see. I think that's a great way for you to understand not only your clientele on what type of cuts people are ordering, but also exactly how you can maximize all the time that you're spending in your shop. So I think that's great. The third KPI I really want my barbers and barbershop owners to lean in on is customer satisfaction. I've been getting haircuts my entire life, and not one time have I ever heard a barber ask me, how did you like the service? Would you highly recommend us? Never. They've never asked for feedback. They've never asked for, can you refer a friend? I've never heard it. And I've been getting my hair cut my entire life. So I think this is a great opportunity for barbers to really focus on customer satisfaction, to bring in more clientele, take some of that feedback and make those enhancements to the shop and to your cuts to ensure that you can not only retain that client, but also gain 2 or 3 more clients because they're going to refer out and bring in more clientele for you. So I think those are 3 KPIs that all of my barbers should be implementing ASAP. And again, those KPIs are appointments per day, time spent per cut, and your customer satisfaction. Now, here's the fun part. I want to get into the shop enhancement. And I think that's really a key turning point for a lot of barbershops. I have not been in a local barbershop that is just warm and inviting to come into. Now, don't get me wrong. They're not bad, okay? My current barber, super cool. He has a large screen TV on the wall. We get to watch the games. He got the cable going. There was a small little section where he had the games for the kids so they could play Mortal Kombat and Pac-Man. He has a small little snack area where you can buy snacks and drinks at the shop, which I think are all cool. Now, the reason why I think you need to focus more on the enhancing of the barbershop because the price of haircuts continue to increase. I mean, I'm paying $40 per cut, and you're only cutting half of my head here, right? And I pay $40 a cut. Now, mind you, my barber is really good, and I like going to him. I've been going to him for about 5 years. Super cool dude. But for $40, I don't even get a free drink or a snack, right? I think barbers need to lean more into the environment and the experience as clients are coming in, right? Even if my barber came to me and said, hey, we're going to increase the price of the cut to $50, but what's included in that is every time you come in and get a cut, you get a free beverage, you get a snack. We got some really nice lounge chairs. We got a nice area where if you decide to stay and hang out, you can play a game of cards, right? We got great conversation. We're talking about sports. We're talking about politics. We're talking about relationships. That is something I will be willing to pay because not only am I getting a fresh cut, but I'm also getting an experience, something that I can bring my sons into, and they can also enjoy the environment of being around like-minded individuals and really growing as a unit. I think that would be amazing. But so many barbershops are not capitalizing on just enhancing their ambiance, enhancing the experience that every client is going to be experiencing in their shop. Which is why, in my opinion, people kind of bounce around a little bit, right? You do have your loyal clients that, no matter what, I'm going to go to this particular barber because he cuts my hair exactly how I want it. But then you have a younger generation who's like, hey, I will go to the guy that can cut my hair nicely, but also there's some really cool stuff that they're offering in the shop that makes me just want to hang out, right? Even if I got my hair cut, I may hang out for 35, 40 minutes after my cut just because the vibe is nice or the environment is cool. So I really want my barbers and my barbershop owners to capitalize on that function, because I think that's going to propel not only your shop, but it's also going to increase your revenue because you're going to be seeing so many more clients running through the doors because they want to be involved and want to be in that space. Now, if you are a barber or a barbershop owner and you're experiencing change, or you realize that your industry or your market is changing drastically and you want the tools in order to succeed at that change, let me know. Go to foleycm.com and book your free change consultation today. I'm here to help. I have a wealth of experience and a wealth of knowledge in change management and operations, and I want to help the small business that want to do amazing things within their community. And I'm here for the barbers, all right? So until next time, peace.